How's it going? Just out here today on a local lake. Gonna try to get some fishing done, and I wanted to show you one of the most important tools that I have in doing this tournament thing. I travel all over the United States doing the Bassmaster Opens and some of the FLW Coastas, and I'm staying in different hotels, and I go to different public parking lots, and there's nothing like trying to get some sleep at night knowing that your stuff is secure. And we travel with a lot of different things, tackle, electronics, and this is one of the best things I've ever found to secure your items and be able to not have, some people don't want the bulkiness of a topper, a truck topper, and this is the perfect compromise. It's a flush mount truck cover that you can use, and it installs completely on the bed of your truck, no matter the size or dimensions of your truck bed, and it's perfectly, like I said, flush, hard cover. It's actually strong enough that sometimes I have to put some weight up on here to, when I'm launching the boat, the water's a little bit shallow, and I need to use it to, get up here on the hitch, up here, and then curl up on here and then jump down over the side, so I don't have to jump in the water. But you can see how easy this is, and it mounts very easily. You don't have to use any holes, you don't have to screw any holes or anything into your truck bed. It just clamps on the inside, and then there's a latch here, and then bring it all the way to the side, and it's watertight as well. I've had this on for about a year now, and I've driven through some crazy downpours, like borderline where I had to pull over because I can't see, and everything in my truck bed has stayed 100% dry. I haven't had any leaks anywhere. So I mean, this is a great thing to have. Just a tip for you guys, it's a Retrax bed cover made 100% in the United States and out of Grand Forks, North Dakota, and it's just it's a very quality product, and it makes me happy that it's American made. That's a big deal to me. And so yeah, it's just a great thing to keep your tackle, or in any industry, construction, whatever you may be in. This is nice. It keeps, and not to mention wind drag, and your drive is actually a little quieter too with the pickup. There's not a wind drag hitting your tailgate, and then it's just nice and smooth. So yeah, we're gonna go out and do some fishing today, and I just wanted to make sure that people are aware that they can get a bed cover that is secure, and you can't just take a knife and cut through this. I mean, it is a metal, so you don't have to worry with that, and it's just a nice looking at the same time. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Nice, it's nice to have it. It's just a tip from me to you to, I don't know, I see people all over the country that have never seen this before. So if I can, show this to somebody that that travels with valuables or anything with a pickup, this is the way to go. If you don't want the bulkiness of a topper and just a sleek styling, the sleek look of a straight up pickup truck. So there you have it. We're gonna get out on the water and see if we can catch some fish. right off of it. Dang. Got 3 good blow-ups, but they're just not taking it. Good one. All right. Got a good one, good one to start the day right here. There's hitting this swim bait as I just work it real slow across the top of this grass. And hey, guess what? It's midday. A lot of people don't think of like a top water bite or anything like that with the high sun. Not a cloud in the sky today. A little bit of a breeze, but that's it right here. This is what we're looking for. Good quality Minnesota bass. Yeah. Yep. Same thing. They're in here in a good, decent quality size. Right there. And what I'm using is this Reaction Innovation Skinny Dipper, and it's called a Houdini color. And I like this color. It has a little bit of red in it, has a lot of that natural type bluegill color in it, and just kind of, I'm using it on a VMC weighted swim bait hook. I think that's an 1/8 ounce weight on it, and just kind of, you know, mess with your weights a little bit. I don't want to, sometimes I've thought about using it weightless so that I can just kind of float it over kind of slower than what I am. But then when you're fishing in this thick type grass that like I'm fishing in right now, if it's weightless, you're casting over a bunch of grass and reeling it through it. So a lot of times that line sits over that grass, and as you're reeling it, the bait barely touches the water because you're reeling over grass. So then if it's too heavy, that weight is getting stuck in the grass. So I use kind of one in between so that it, you know, just kind of is in the water at least 85% of the time when I bring it back to the boat. It's impossible to keep it in the water 100% of the time or not get hung up, but you know, I'm using, and the other thing is too, this is fairly clear water, and you know, I could use braid to horse them through that grass, and I probably should. However, since it's so clear, you know, I don't want the fish to get line shy for one, and then also just to keep, you know, the fluorocarbon 20 pound, no stretch, and I'm able to, it's enough power for me to just crank them through this grass when they get up in there, because you're seeing when I lift them into the boat, you got a lot of that grass stuck to it. But It's a bait that's worked for me, and it's just a nice little deal that's weedless, and because the fish are in this thick stuff, and there's nothing funner than topwater, and this is a way to use your swim bait as a topwater bait. My goodness. I'm doing a stop and go type retrieve sometimes when I come to a hole, and just let that, with that belly weight on this hook, the swim bait just kind of flutters downwards when you stop it. I just did that there over in a hole in the grass. I don't know if I don't think you could see him come out of the water to get it, but you could probably hear it. He freaking hammered it. Another good one here. Had one just blow up on it. Oh, there he was. And there, that might be a reason for braid. Okay, see that? Got my hook. Yes, sir. Switched up to a frog, and it's one of those scum frogs, the ones you can either pop it along the surface or swim it back. The legs make a gurgling sound on the way back to the boat, and you can see he pretty much engulfed it. So topwater slowing down a little bit today as we're getting into afternoon, but still pretty good.